So one thing I wanted to point out now that you have your terrain starting to be built is that you want to play the game so you can walk around the environment, and that'll give you a nice feel of what you've created so far. So this will show one of the things you need to look at right away, because you'll notice something once I hit play. So again, to hit play, you go up to home and then over to play. And you'll notice I came in the middle and I floated up on the water, right? And so that's because my spawn location, and again, to get out of the water, you can press the jump key, which is the space bar. So the reason that I spawned there is because that's where my spawn location was located at. So we need to change that, right? So I press stop, and now I'm back in the home tab and I'm editing. So I go over to the Explorer tab in the workspace, and you'll see there's a spawn location. So the spawn location is highlighted right now. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm just going to go like this, and I've got spawn location and see if I can find it. Okay, kind of hard to find, right? So we're going to go over to the properties tab on the bottom right hand side. We're going to play with the position. So right now the position is 0 and then 0.5. So let's try this. So 0 is the middle. So let's change the middle one. That's the y-axis. So it's going to raise the position of the spawn location. Let's do 25. See if I can see it now. Still can't see it. Okay, how about maybe 50? There we go. So now you see, once I did 50, it raised the spawn location out because the spawn location was buried in the earth, right? So now I can see the spawn location right here. And so I've got the spawn location. Now it's a lot easier to manipulate. So if this happens to you where we're building out the terrain, you can just go to the right-hand side Explorer, hit spawn location, and then we're gonna change the position on the map, and that's just where it's at. So, and again, you have the x-axis, the y, and then the z for the position. And then the reason I changed the middle number is because that's the up and down, or the y-axis. So now I have it. Now I can just click it and move it around. So now I can drag it. I want to spawn over in the grassy area. And so now I've got it there. And so it's on the ground and looks pretty good. And so now what I'm going to do is now play the game, and you'll see I'll spawn on top of where I want to spawn. That's much better than spawning in the in the water. If the spawn location is in like a terrain, then you'll notice you'll spawn and you'll kind of be buried. So, but now that I can walk around, I can see how smooth this hill is. And again, this gives me a great idea of like what I might want to change. So once you have your terrain editing, as you continue to edit your terrain throughout this course, you want to stop and play the game to make sure that it is the way you want to do it. And remember, frequently you want to save or publish to Roblox so that you can save your progress if you like what you see. So I wanted to point this out quickly before we continue to add models and parts to the terrain that you've created. So your action item for this lesson is to simply play your game, make sure the spawn location is in the right place, and then we'll keep moving forward. I thank you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.